Okay, so I wanted to make a quick gun guide over the NVO-228E. I think it's one of the strongest rifles in the game. It has a pretty quick time to kill. It does a lot of damage, and its rate of fire is pretty solid as well. When you get headshots, it also feels even better. So anyways, let's get right into it, starting off with the muzzle attachment. We're going to go with the double port brake. This is because it only costs 10. The compensated brake is probably slightly better. However, we're not going to have that 10 extra points to go for it. And this one reduces recoil as well. So we're going to run with that for now, and you'll see why later. We're not going to change our barrel. We're just going to stick with the factory barrel. It slightly improves aiming speed, but again, these like improve aim handling, and then this one improves hip fire accuracy and aiming speed, but we're not going to have the points for them, and it's just not worth it. So let's move on from there, moving to the underbarrel. So there are a number of good ones. All of these reduce recoil, but this one has the maximum recoil control, and it's an issue that this gun really has. So this is 35 points, so it's super steep. It's going to send us up to 70 already, but it is pretty nice and allows us to be able to reduce the recoil a ton. I'll show you the difference real quick on how the recoil looks. So this is without that. It's still pretty manageable, honestly. It's not too bad. But if we add it back in, and then we go with that, and we go back to the firing range, it's so much more manageable. It's honestly much easier. So anyways, moving on from there. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. We're going to go to the mag, and you definitely want the 40 round magazine. It allows you to get like 1 or 2 more kills and can really make the difference, especially if you're running into squads of 4. The 40 round mag, you can definitely kill all 4 of them. So moving on from there, we actually will have the points to run the polymer case bullets. It does improve this ADS movement speed a little bit. It's not really that much better, but there's nothing else you can really spend the 5 points on, so may as well run with it, I guess, if you wanted to. Nope, you really couldn't. So anyways, moving on from there, you can either go with the Prism or the 3x scope. In my opinion, I think those are the best. You could also, this is more personal preference. I like the Prism. I'll show you what it looks like. I think it has a really, really clear sight picture, and it allows you to get really clear shots on all the targets. And honestly, I think at any range it's just super strong. You could go with the 3x, which I'll show you real quick. Where is it? I think the 3x is just a little bit too much, but it is pretty solid. It just feels a little bit rough, especially when you're at close range and you're trying to switch between targets. But the 3x is definitely good. Also, depending on the map, you could switch between the two. And then you could just go with the standard 1.5 or 1.25. But anyways, I like the Prism the most. And yeah, so that's about it. You have 100 out of 100 points. I think this is a super solid gun. The biggest downside, in my opinion, is it doesn't have a suppressor, which makes it a lot harder to flank. People like know exactly where you are immediately. I think that in general, I'm not going to run this gun much just because it doesn't have a suppressor. But if you don't care and you're just running and gunning, I think this is a super strong contender for one of the best guns in the game. Its time to kill is just absolutely insane. Even people that like get the jump on me and shoot me first, I sometimes still manage to kill them with it. So try it out, have a lot of fun. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you have a different build, let me know why and what it is. And yeah, I'll have some clips for you at the end of this just using this gun. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this helpful. I'll have more gun guides coming out later this week.